Okay, everybody. Thanks for coming. We had another doubleheader, and it's kind of some adverse weather conditions. But I was really, really happy with the way that the boys played. We come out with two wins today. First game, we won 8-0. Second game, we won 4-2. And there's a little bit of rain in both games. So it was a little bit different atmosphere, but it's a good atmosphere for the kids to be in to see how things are going to play out at some points. So to quickly go over the games against the first game, we actually had a no hitter over the game. We had six strikeouts, three base on balls, and then no hits, no earned runs, no hit batsmen. So we were really, really efficient pitching wise. Our starting pitcher threw 57 pitches on the day. As far as hitting, if we look at that first game of the day, we had 23 plate appearances and 11 at bats. That means we had 12 base on balls. We gave up three base on balls. They gave up 12 walks to us. We saw 113 pitches. So we saw as batters 113 pitches. As fielders and as a defensive team, we threw 57 pitches. That's a pitch differential of 46 pitches. That's huge. That's a very, very good sign. We were being very, very efficient in the field and on defense, and we were um, being very patient at the plate, which is really, really good. On the day, we had four hits. We had a player have two hits on both hits, two strike hitting. Very, very good to see that. We had one kid hit really, really hard down the third base line. It probably could have taken second base, but made the right decision to come back to first base because that's what the team needed. Instead of trying to run into something and then possibly getting thrown out or anything like that. And then we had another player come back from a looking strikeout, get a hit the next time up. So it's very, very good job hitting wise. We had seven strikeouts. We went to bat three times in the game, but we had seven strikeouts, and we struck them out six times. So again, they went to bat two times, we went to bat three times. So that's a little bit of that difference. The second game was what's much a sloggier game. The rain was coming down. We actually ended up calling it about 20 minutes early, I think. And so really we got through one inning of play. We ended up winning the game 4-2, but it's kind of hard to tell um, where where we were other than we were being very, very efficient at the plate. So we saw 63 pitches at the plate. And over our two pitchers in the game, we threw 38. So that was again a pitch differential of 25. So we are seeing more pitches than we are throwing, which is really, really good. The what you want to do, the goal you want every game is to stay out in the field as least as possible and to stay in up to plate and on offense as much as possible. Because over time, players get tired, pitchers' arms get tired. And so that's something that we really, really look for when we're playing is to try to be efficient in the field, try to throw as few pitches as possible, and then try and be patient at the plate so that we are making them throw a lot of pitches. And so on the day, I was really, really excited with the way that the kids played. Again, it was a little bit of rain in both games. The second game, the rain was coming down hard enough that it ended up getting called a little bit early. I think if we would have played that out, we ended the game with bases loaded, no outs when we were at bat. So I think we probably could have been a little more productive with that. But it was just such a weird game. There were a lot of walks. We walked nine times. There were a lot of walks during during the game that just kind of made it feel a little, a little bit difficult. So we ended up getting through one full inning, and then about, like I said, we ended with bases loaded, no outs in the second inning. And so all in all, it's a good day. We have 3 wins on the season. We're 3 wins, 0 losses, and 1 tie. So to have a day where we have 2 wins of the doubleheader is really, really hard to do. Winning is a hard thing. And so I want to celebrate that. I want to make sure everybody knows that when you play, you are going to win. You play long enough, you're going to win and lose about the same number of times. And so when we have days like this where we can win two, that's a really, really good day. And every time that we step out and we get a win, that's something that's positive for us. But it's also not going to happen all the time. And there's a lot of learning that comes with the way that we win and even sometimes the way that we don't win. And so it was a really, really good day. I was really, really impressed. We have time for one question if everybody has one. Yeah, in the back. Yeah, the question is managing pitching loads. So what we're going to do, because we have five games left, 5 league games left for the rest of the season. We're going to have 3 of our practices essentially count as non-league games. So we can keep some pitching statistics, we can keep some batting statistics, give the kids that real game experience. The only difference will be it won't be against another team. And the reason that is because once everybody starts practicing, it's a little bit more difficult to get teams on board and do something every week. Also, I think we're at the point where we're at the level where we can be pretty good competition for ourselves. And so what I want with those 3 non-league games is to put people in different situations. I want to see what we're going to do pitching wise, what we're going to do hitting wise. The thing that I don't want to do, I don't ever want to put anybody out on the mound that we haven't been able to practice with and they're not comfortable being out on the mound because it is a little different when you're in a game situation than when you're throwing in practice and when there's not a batter up. So that's why we're going to try to do that to try to get some more kids, more reps, and some more statistics that we can go off of. And so, really, really good day. I'm looking forward to our next game. I'm looking forward to the rest of the season and seeing what else we can learn as the season goes. Thanks a lot, everybody.